Hey guys, Master Farr here, and I'm trying something new today. Today, I'm going to be doing my first ever tutorial, so I'd like y'all to follow on. Today, we will be doing a tutorial on how to fix Hoist and Trailbreaker's arms. Now, of course, this is Earthrise Hoist. Good figure, but the arms are a pain in the ass because here's how they go. But in retrospect, they really didn't have to be like this. Now, you're going to need a few things for this. You're going to need a hacksaw like this, a hacksaw, and a hot glue gun. Now, to do this, you want to get Hoist into vehicle mode. Now, this is important right now. So, we're just going to transform Hoist right here, like so. Just take all the parts. And again, this also works exactly the same for Trailbreaker, so you can literally use any. And if they do come out with a lift ticket in Generation Selects, use that too. So again, just transform it like so, and this is normal right here. What we're about to do. Now, as soon as we put these arms in right here, that's when you need to stop. Now I just need you all to make sure they all plug in. Now we are going to cut and make it a lot shorter. So here's what we need to do. First, we gotta get these parts off. Again, bring the handy dandy hacksaw. And make sure it's nice and lined up so that when you do it like this, nice and slowly back and forth, in reality, you can also do this in robot mode. And as for that, just now that you make sure you know where to line it up and you've made a cut mark like that, we're going to start by removing the arm from the shoulder and taking the leg off. Little force like that. There we go. And now we're gonna prep it like this. Get all pegged in right here. Make sure the arm's out of the way like so. And once again, just make sure it's nice and lined up like this, and back and forth in a nice motion like so. Very good. Now just carefully separate like so. And here we have our first leg done. Now, to get these two parts together, as for the arm itself, you can see right here, nice looking, a lot cleaner. Time to bring the handy dandy hot glue gun, and we are going to glue these two parts together. If you want, you can pop off the wheel to make it a little easier on yourself, but if you don't want to, just do it like this. Make sure it's and fire. You want to get plenty of hot glue on here, so make sure it sticks like so. And now just once again line it up like you were transforming it. Right here. And oh yeah, and one more thing, you don't want it to be like that. Make sure the foot is out, otherwise you'll get residue. Now we are going to just put these off to the side and let it sit. And that's our first leg done. Now we're going to do the other one. So once again, depending on your preference, transform it just to make sure you know how to line it up. Then unattach everything. It may take a little force. I personally like to do it like this. And do the same thing. Now again, we showed you what not to do, as in don't keep it folded in like that. Fold the leg out and fold this arm out, and yeah, now we're just going to do the same on this side. Line up the peg. Now, another thing is, this is only for gluing, but make sure you keep the foot in. That way you know when to stop cutting. And again, just line it up with the foot, like so. You're doing well, everyone. Very good. And we're going to back and forth, and like so. Now, another thing, it might come undone. Do not worry. You just hold it in with your thumb like so. And now, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Very good, everyone. You're all doing well. Now, it may be a little hard, but just stop and adjust it from time to time. And don't do it too fast, otherwise you may ruin the piece beyond repair. Now, let us continue. And that was a clean cut. Now, very good. Now we're just gonna pick out any residue. You can use your teeth if you want. Now, here we have the other piece. Now we're gonna flip out the foot and fill this part right here up with glue. Now, again, just make sure you don't go on this part where your thumb is. And very good, very good. We're gonna now reattach it. So just line it up. It may take a few tries, but trust me, gluing is the easiest part of the whole process. And voila, we have both of our legs and arms done. Now I just want you all to again, keep the leg out. Now just push it into place like so until for like 30 seconds. Very good. Now we are going to check on our other leg, and you can see now it is in very good condition. If you need to scrape off the residue like this, just scrape it off like so. You may want to sand it. That's what not to do. And yeah, now it's time to reassemble. We're going to transform Hoist back into robot mode, or trail breaker, depending on who you're using for this mod. Again, either or. And we'll just flip this part up right here. And now, very good. Now just, whoops, sorry. Just make sure it all clips in together. Collapse the waist a little. And time to plug the feet back in. Takes a little bit of force, but it's easy to do. And like that, and here are our new legs. And you can see they definitely help complement the design a little more. Turn the head around and flip out the back antennae. Now we are going to take our new arm pieces like so, and now just follow on. Just open up the chest and put it back in like so until you hear a click. And we'll do the same on this side with this arm. And do it until you hear a click. Listen. Very good. Now we are going to collapse the waist back in. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pain to do it, but don't worry. The hardest parts are over. And with that, we're just going to bring in our gun now. Where if you want, you can shave this down, but I'm not going to do it for the video for the sake of time. Now bring the camera back out. Here we have what your hoist should look like. Now you can see his arms are I feel like a lot more proportionate. As you can see, when they move out, it's nowhere near as noticeable. And there's actually a bit of shoulder right here. Now, yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Now for a example of posing. Now check this out. You just got to be a little careful with the legs the first few times. Just make sure you're grabbing at the feet, not the actual panel. Now, in alt mode, it does have the side effect of adding another panel line, but hey, sometimes, well, I feel like there needed to be that panel line, honestly. And in retrospect, this is what Hasbro should have done, but hey, an oversight can happen to anyone. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you for joining my first class. I hope you all enjoy this, and I will hopefully see you next time.